Hello everyone, Eli here, and fucking part of Louis' face that you just saw, and then he left. And he's probably coming back. Nope. Alright, I got a video for you today. It's going to be a kind of a different video than what you usually see from me. I'm kind of lazy, and I always have ideas that I want to use, for doing something different than what I normally do, but I rarely ever actually, rarely ever do that. So I'm going to attempt to make a video here that is not based on, not showing anything that I bought. It's not so much a rant, but it's just something that I guess I kind of want to discuss. I've been wanting to do this for a good probably year or two, and watching Ben's recent video kind of, got a fire lit under my ass to finally do this. It's similar to his video, but it's a bit different. But yeah, like I said, watching his made me go, fuck, okay, I need to go finally do that, get this shit out there. Not saying no one else has talked about this, but it's just something that I've been wanting to discuss, and that is I want to discuss formats, music formats. So, you obviously got vinyl, you got CD, you got cassette. Vinyl becoming popular again in recent years after being almost fucking extinct. Goddamn near nobody was buying it. I don't know if there was even a vinyl plant that was continuing in certain years. Maybe they were. But anyways, we all know the story. Cassettes are dinosaurs. They were phased out a long time ago. Obviously, you can still buy them, and I think that's cool. For me, for nostalgia reasons, when I first started listening to music, it was all cassette. I couldn't afford CDs. I didn't get a CD player until like the mid to late 90s. So, I had listened to cassettes for probably, I don't know, probably 5 to 7 years. So for me, it's like, I don't prefer to buy cassettes by any means, but I do like buying them, but like I said, it's strictly nostalgia. I think they're cool for that reason. Vinyl, I love vinyl, but I'm not a vinyl guy, strictly. I've seen some people that only buy vinyl and they buy no other format. To me, that is fucking crazy. I mean, you'd have to set aside time to listen to music. You would have to be home with really not a whole lot going on, so you could sit there and pay attention to the fucking record and flip it and stuff like that. And I don't know, man. I'm of the opinion that vinyl, sure. I guess I like the way vinyl sounds too, but if you have a good stereo, if you have a good stereo, I don't think vinyl necessarily has the superior sound. You can argue with me if you want. If you have a good stereo, CDs sound fucking spot on, and that's really all there is to it. And what I don't want to come across like I'm talking shit about anybody. I really don't, because that's not what this is about, and it's not what I want to do. But I have seen some people, just kind of, collectors, talk about CDs like they're worthless, like they're a dime a dozen. I think that's weird. And I think that if you are just only about vinyl and you think it's, lame that people show CDs, you won't watch videos because they're, the CDs or they're not vinyl. I think that's weird. And I think that maybe some people are in it for the wrong reason. Vinyl right now is, let's face it, it's trendy. I go to my local music store now that I used to fucking go in there and it'd be like a goddamn ghost town. I'd be the only person in the store almost every time I went there. And now I see like young people under the age of 20, browsing vinyl. And I think that's fucking retarded, They probably have never purchased a CD in their entire life. Okay, I should probably elaborate on that. Yes, I think it's cool if anyone that is buying physical music has my support. They're helping things go. They're helping this stay a thing. But at the same time, it's very much a trend, and fucking shit like that bothers me. But yeah, when I see like collectors, trying to be like elitist because I only buy vinyl, I only listen to vinyl, I think that attitude is a bit retarded. And I think that maybe you're in it for the wrong reason. Maybe you're in it because it's a trend, a massive trend, and you fell for it. Um, I've seen people say like, "Oh, I won't watch videos of people that show CDs." That's fucking stupid. I feel like as long as someone is buying physical music and supporting, this shit and keeping it fucking going, that's all that matters. When I watch a video, for me, it's about the person presenting it. And I like to hear what they have to say, and I like to see their people's collections. And it doesn't matter for me. I don't give a fuck if it's a vinyl record or if it's a CD. They're just showing it. I mean, that's really petty, I think. I think vinyl is cool. It's very expensive, and if I only bought vinyl, my collection would be, it probably wouldn't be all that big. My vinyl collection isn't that big, and I like, for me. Yeah, quality above quantity, but I also, at the same time, I do like buying random shit and, taking a chance. I would never do that with vinyl. I would never, if I'm browsing, records at my local store and I come across something I've never heard that's $35, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait until I've fucking heard it to spend that kind of money. That's an investment. Usually for vinyl, for me, it's like, I'll buy something because I already have it on CD and I love it so much that I want to have it also on vinyl. That's usually how it goes. Usually CD first for me. And that might just be because, I don't know, I mean, I'm an adult and I have bills and I often can't afford to buy a lot of vinyl. But basically, the point of this video, I think I'm straying a little bit from it, is that people that are slagging on CDs, I mean, it's one thing to not prefer to buy them. I like vinyl better, but to say things like, what, I'd buy a cassette before I bought a CD. That's why. Why would you buy a cassette before a CD? Why would you not buy a CD? Say if there was a release that wasn't, there was a release you wanted, but there wasn't a vinyl version of it, and there was only a CD. Well, I'm not going to buy it. That blows my fucking mind. I mean, that's, like I said, when you're getting into that territory, I think you're doing it a little bit for the wrong reasons. And I feel like if you're one of those people, I feel like if vinyl, say in 5 years from now, and it'll probably happen eventually, it won't be trendy anymore, and it'll start, declining like it did, years back. I feel like you're going to be one of those people that like, okay, CDs are the thing again. Okay, I'll buy them now. I think that's, I don't know, it bothers me. And I'm not trying to pick on anyone. This video is not meant to target any specific person. This is just shit that I've thought about for a long time now, and I've been a bit bothered by it, to be honest. Like, we got the Best Buy thing. You've probably all heard about that. Best Buy are not going to carry CDs anymore. Best Buy's stupid anyways. Who gives a fuck? But still, they're not going to carry CDs anymore. 10, 15 years ago, there was actually one of the Best Buys near me. They actually had a really big CD collection, CD selection, and I'd go there and I'd buy stuff, good stuff, even metal. So anyways, now they're not going to carry CDs at all. They are still going to carry vinyl, they've said, and that is so fucking petty. And obviously, okay, I mean, their CD sales have sucked for years now, I'm sure. That's why they're doing it. But I mean, that's just the same attitude that bothers me a bit. They're going to carry vinyl because it's trendy and it's probably selling a little bit better. But that is just the attitude that bothers me. It's about buying physical music and keeping it going. That's what it's about, and nothing else. When I watch, I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but anyways, when I watch a YouTube video, I am into it just as much if the guy is showing, guy or girl, if they're showing a CD or a vinyl record. I don't care. It's not about all the bells and whistles that this vinyl record came with, and look how shiny it is. It's about hearing that person elaborate on it and talk about what the album means to them. The music, not the packaging or any of that. I like hearing their perspective on the album You know, maybe they'll say some things about it that I've never heard anyone say, or like, you know, their experience with that album is unique to my experience or your experience. So I like to hear the story. I don't care. I do want them to buy the album. I don't, you know, but I want to hear them talk about the music, not about the format. I'm not saying I don't want to see it too. I like, you know, I like that. That's awesome. I like seeing people's collections, but it's about the music. It is not about format. I don't know if I've quite made my point clear, but I think I'm probably going to end this video before I probably repeated a few things, and I don't want to continue doing that. I don't script my videos. If I do continue to do more videos like this, I might start scripting them to an extent. But anyways, it'd probably come across a little more professional and maybe less sloppy. I probably had other things to say that I forgot to mention. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest because it's been on my mind for years now, and it's bothered me a bit, you know. It's bothered me a bit. Things are gonna go the way they go. They're still gonna make. I think cassettes will probably die out again. Vinyl, maybe. I'm not sure, but it bothers me that it just bothers me that CDs, and I'm not just defending CDs, but it bothers me that they're becoming, you know, uncool and people are buying them less just because vinyl is trendy. That's it. I recently read an interview with the band Demonical from Sweden. You might know them. They're a pretty good death metal band. Their new album's real good. But anyways, one of the guys was talking about, and this I was really like jazzed by this. He was talking about formats that the album would come out on. I can't remember. I think that he said that they weren't doing a vinyl version yet, only CD for now. And he also said he said basically echoed my sentiments. He said vinyl's becoming very trendy, and he's like, I think that's kind of lame. And in fact, the CD version of the album has like 1 or 2 bonus songs, and he said it's only going to be on the CD and not the vinyl because he thinks that if it comes out, but he was just kind of going against the grain basically, and kind of I felt like he saw things the way I did. But anyways, thought that was cool. That's it. I'm gonna go. Got a bunch of shit to do today, but thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and all that. Louis says hello. His lazy ass is like 2 feet away. Thanks for stopping by. We will talk soon. Cheers.